wanted to be an opera singer because I was playing for opera singers at the school, and I just was like, this is amazing and I want to do this. I ended up being a starving artist, and it is as starving as it sounds. And after a couple of years of that, I really was like, you know, this just isn't for me. I don't like this lifestyle. I ended up working for the organization that I interned with when I was a student, called the University Musical Society. And, you know, immediately it's a nonprofit organization, so everybody works on everything. So I got to be around a big team of people. And also I got to learn a lot of things kind of quickly. I was talking to some friends of mine who went to business school, and they said, well, you should look into this, because even if you want to stay in nonprofits, you can take things that you've already been doing, expand on them, get even more experiences, and take on a leadership position in a nonprofit. So that's originally why I decided to go to business school. But once I kind of got into the ecosystem of recruiting and all of that through kind of diversity recruiting before school even started, I said, you know, I actually think impact-wise, I could do a lot in the corporate space, and I had never even considered that. So it was through I kind of went all the way to school before I realized that I was going to go into the corporate world as opposed to going back to nonprofits. Coming from a non-traditional background, I was very concerned about keeping up with the business school curriculum. So I was looking at smaller programs anyway, because I kind of had this feeling like, well, if you go to a school with 500 or 600 or 1,000 people in the class, if one person's failing everything, then you don't care as much. When there are only 150 people, they're going to drag down everything. So people may be more inclined to make sure you stay on top of things. And so for me, it was a combination of those things, being here, that small size for that reason, and just feeling like career-wise, I had a lot of options coming to this school. Because the alumni network, even though it's small, the alumni are incredibly invested in success.